From the station working for you, this is WRTV News at 11, streaming now.
We do know what to do, and we're asking every American to do those things today.
Wear a mask, avoid indoor gatherings, and wash your hands. Advice we've been hearing for months, stressed once again during the White House Coronavirus Task Force's first briefing in 6 months. Thanks for joining us here tonight at 11. I'm Mark Mullins. The CDC says close to 50,000 more Americans could die from COVID-19 in the next 3 weeks if current trends continue. The agency is asking people to stay home for Thanksgiving, and local hospitals are explaining how they're preparing for an increase in hospitalizations. But first tonight, we are taking a look at how COVID is changing the way law enforcement responds to some calls for help. WRTV's Cameron Riddle spoke with a family frustrated by what they learned when they recently called IMPD.
This window here occurred on Friday, last Friday, where someone threw a brick and hit the window.
Not once, but twice in a week, a window at Jackson Burris's East Side home shatters at the hands of vandals. His nephew, Jomo Cole, shows us the damage.
This past Monday, another brick come flying through the window between 6:30 and 7 p.m. And this room here is my auntie's computer desk room.
Cole says following both incidents, his aunt and uncle called for police, but both times they were told an officer would not physically be showing up because broken windows are considered vandalism and a non-emergency.
It's more than vandalism. And my thing is, I'm really disgusted because the people that are supposed to protect and serve us, when you call them and ask them to come out, the first thing they said was, oh, it's vandalism. Due to Corona, we're not going to come out.
Despite being a 3-minute drive from IMPD's North District headquarters, IMPD tells WRTV the department is following guidelines set by the CDC, the Indiana State Department of Health, and the Marion County Health Department to preserve and protect first responders and residents from the risks of COVID-19. In some cases, instead of sending an officer, dispatchers are directing citizens to call the non-emergency number or file a report online. After hearing from WRTV about the back-to-back window breaking incidents, IMPD says they'd be happy to set up a patrol. But the man who lives here says something needs to be done before someone gets hurt.
My wife could have been sitting there and got knocked in the head, hurt, or killed. Just step up the patrol. You know, I know you have a lot of area to cover, but just come through there at least to show that, hey, you are trying to protect us. Right now, I don't feel protected nowhere.
Cameron Riddle, WRTV.
Well, IMPD says when possible, dispatchers are screening residents for potential COVID-19 symptoms over the phone as they take 911 calls. As the pandemic continues, you are urged to use the non-emergency services numbers for non-emergency calls. That number is 317-327-3811, or go online to the indy.gov website.